all know what happens to water when it freezes, right? It expands. It burst through the bottom, and it cracked my bowl. Yet again. Good thing I had a spare. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost forgot about you. Even after you stop, 10 years later, you still have problems. It sucks so bad. You know what? All the struggles that I endure, and all the struggles other people endure, at least we're honest about them, right? Vehicles. Sorry. I gotta be here in case a squirrel comes. Alright. I'm honest about my struggles. Nikocado avocados, obviously. He obviously talks about his. He's honest about it. Why couldn't I swear sometimes? Why ain't Eugenia Cooney honest about her struggles, though? It's just something I will never figure out. And people keep on saying, you gotta watch your kids and what they're watching. I'm like, you can't do that. You know that, right? These kids, they've got so much time to themselves that they don't know who the fuck they are, okay? These parents, I don't know what the fuck it is they're doing. I imagine it's business owner type parents, and they've got kids that they just throw money at them instead of paying any real attention to them. And because all these TikTok kids that are faking these disorders, you look at how they're put together. You look at the shit in the background surrounding them in their room and junk. They're kids that come from money, right? They're kids that come from money. So I bet they got these real conservative parents that push them in, force them into going to church probably twice a week and shit, and they don't even want to go. You force your kid into going to church when they don't want to go. If you force them even once a week, that's 52 times a year. 52 times a year, you're being forced to do something you don't want to do. It's a lot of rebellion gets built up, a lot of resentment, but these fake disorders that these kids are coming up with, and these switching altars and trying to collect all these disorders like Pokemon cards and shit. I don't understand it. I was in an institution a couple times. My mom put me there, and she even took us to have wires attached to our heads and shit. And I don't know what the diagnosis is, because I think I was probably like 11. I don't know. She's not alive anymore for me to ask. And my dad, maybe I was like 13 when she did that. Anyway, I have no idea what they said, and, they say it costs money to get these diagnoses. It costs money to get diagnosed. But it's like, is it these parents that are hoping their kid has something? Is it these parents that they see that their kid is gaining followers, so they want to try and, because you pay these doctors, there's doctors out there that are like that, where they'll be family friends and shit, and they'll just write, you can pay them, they'll write whatever you want them to write. And those parents can get those doctors to write whatever they want to write. And that's why these kids are getting so confused and hearing all these different disorders. And, you know, once another doctor catches wind of it, it's probably, you know, figured out. But, and then they switch doctors, and then they get another diagnosis because, you know, mom's done more research or some shit. And it's, I think, I'm wondering if it, I can't say for sure. I don't know. I can't be sure. But curiosity struck, the wonder occurred to me. What if these parents are trying to get their kids locked under a conservatorship because they see how lucrative it is to do that to your kid? I mean, these parents, they don't have any shame in throwing their kids on Disney and shit and in the Nickelodeon world. They don't have any shame with, like, the Russian mom that made her 8-year-old daughter marry the 13-year-old boy. The fuck? What is wrong with you, TikTok? And it's these very parents, the very parents that want to bug about China when TikTok, your own children installed TikTok, which is a Chinese-owned app. And it is highly invasive. Highly invasive. My nose is running. Give me a second. I wish I could, what's the clock? I wish I could just, you know, get it all out of there, but it just wants to run. It just wants to drip. Anyway. Oh yeah, TikTok. Alright. TikTok is misleading these kids. And it's doing it on purpose. And the groups, their gangs, the groups, the cults, the groups on TikTok, and especially the groups on Facebook, they keep their group well organized and fully funded, which can be a dangerous thing. Because TikTok is like, it's rotting us from the inside out. We're rotting. I thought I heard something. I hit my head. I was checking to see if it was Amazon, okay? I have one more package. Look, my other thing came. Hold up. See? Alright. I've got one more, and I'm going to put it on this. Well, I'm going to put it on the one up there that's got the holly leaf on it that I wore for Christmas. This is my cat. Alright? Anyway, because, yeah, I like my critters. What was I saying? Some of these TikTok accounts, because, you know, look at, like, in Russia, too. In Russia, these people are white, and they can appear to be an American if they just, you know, use the right font on TikTok. And all they gotta do is not even talk. There's people on there that don't even speak. And they can mislead the idiots of America. We have enough. We have enough idiots here in America. Please, no more. Parents, get your kids to uninstall TikTok. Uninstall. Okay, we're back. Yeah, uninstall TikTok. Just get rid of it. Don't even. I've never installed it. My daughter never has. My husband never has. China don't have no connection with our house and our accounts, and they're not convincing us that, you know, medicine's poison. We're not getting convinced that shit. And these kids that are, I mean, how much time do they have on their hands to throw all this makeup on and get on camera and fake all this shit? Where are their parents? And for the ones that are in their 20s, I mean, ain't you got nothing better to do? Rather than fooling people? There's this new person I've seen, and I heard they were in their mid-30s, and they're doing this girl voice and this boy voice, and they're going back and forth, and they're acting like they're boyfriend and girlfriend with themselves. And it's like, what the shit are you trying to do to the youth of the world? What are you doing? And these people with these tics, these fake tics, and it's like, how'd you put all that makeup on your face like that, all nice and neat, if you keep on doing that? You're full of shit, and we know it, and it needs to stop. I'm sorry I hit myself. Don't judge me. YouTube, don't think I'm doing nothing weird. I'm not doing nothing weird. I'm a mom. I'm done being weird. Okay? I raised a teenager. I'm done with the weirdness. Done. Sounds like somebody's coming out my room. I mean, someone. Me, my husband, obviously. But, I don't know what else to say. These disorder faking children out there, they're really getting under my skin. They're multiplying, and they're just looking for attention. How? Parents, come on. This has to be your fault. Your kid wants attention so bad. They're turning toward lies on the internet. And when you go to get a job later in life, that's going to come back and bite you in the ass. You've got to know it's gonna. Prefrontal cortex or not. You got to know it's not a good idea. Do I not have a single squirrel? I mean, they're on the ledges. Squirrels are on the ledges. And it is the evening. Squirrels forage in the morning. So I would have liked to have got a squirrely feeding or so. What's the clock? See, look at the clock. 13 minutes. It's time to hang her up. I did want to say something about the parents not, paying enough attention to their kids. You don't fuck with children and pets. You just don't do it. And these kids, they're highly deprived of attention, and they're losing sense of who they are. Yeah, as people. It's not a quote I came up with a long time ago. One of my Leland quotes, Lelandosophy, is if you spend all your time trying to be somebody else, you'll never really figure out who you are truly meant to be. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to end the video on. I hope you stuck around to hear that end, because it's a good quote. It's an important quote. And yeah, that's it for today, folks. That's the video. I don't see any squirrels. I did change the water. I don't even have any cats here right now. I mean, there's Mittens. There's always a Mittens. But she's up there. Yeah, and the squirrels, they're done foraging. But when we meet back up in the morning, I've got my pockets ready. My bad knee just gave out on me. Yeah, these kids with the fucking trauma and disorder. Oh, we're out of time. We're out. Been real. Hit the subscribe button and stay tuned if you want to see some squirrely feedings in the morning. Or if you happen to have any interest in whatever I might be bitching about, click that subscribe button and stay tuned. I love you guys. Join the neighborhood and become a squirrely neighbor. Been real. Be out.